everyone, it's Nicole Sachs, commercial manager from Clarion Energy based out of the Netherlands. And today I'm happy to host the start of a series of discussions focused around the Young Talent Program, which is part of the Initiate program of Enlit Europe. This initiative aims at offering grad students and young talent, maybe recently graduated or just in entry-level positions, an understanding of the energy sector as well as the status of the current job market. It's no secret that the COVID-19 pandemic has created a challenging time for all of us, but especially for our students and recent grads. We hope these sessions can help guide these individuals in their job search as well as internships and possibly provide some mentorship and relief about the future of the energy job market. We're looking to offer unique networking and internship opportunities by featuring experts and decision makers from companies in the utilities, renewables, and power generation industries. So on that note, we're really excited to have our first guest of today, Goran Šnajdar. He's Business Development Specialist from Holosys. Goran, thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And you're coming virtually to us from Zagreb, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. So on that note, I just want to start off asking a little bit about Holosys and what your company specializes in.
Well, Holosys is a Croatian-based IT company that specializes in AMR, which stands for Automatic Meter Reading. Basically, we manufacture devices and develop software used for smart metering. We have more than 30 of our own devices, which consist of pulse readers, sensors, gateways, and antennas. And this number will only continue to grow. I'm happy to say that our solutions can be found across the globe and are used by water and gas utilities and AMR system integrators on 5 different continents.
Excellent. So not only are you a global company, but you guys obviously have an extensive list of solutions and products to offer your clients. So that's great. Yeah. Following the Corona crisis, are there any specific actions or changes that Holosys had made to the recruitment process or hiring process?
Well, same as everywhere else, I guess. Our government advised everybody to stay and work at home. So this resulted in pausing the recruitment process for a while. But today, a month after, I'm happy to say that the entire company is working in full capacity. And so is our HR department. Of course, we're doing everything we can to keep the candidates safe. So we are following all the social distancing rules, even during the interviews. I guess basically the only 2 changes in the recruitment process are no handshakes policy and talking a bit louder during an interview due to the distancing aspect, but that's all.
Right, which is, I think, becoming a standard across the board with most companies, but still good advice to keep in mind. So as far as the current positions that Holosys is offering, what are you recruiting for and what's the best way for candidates to apply for these jobs?
Currently, we're looking for an embedded software developer. And in general, all open positions in Holosys can always be seen on our website in the careers section.
Fantastic. Easy process and pretty standard. As far as advice, what would you say to the young individuals or soon-to-be graduates that could help them in the current recruitment process and land some interviews?
Well, of course, the post-lockdown period will be challenging not only for companies trying to continue with their business activities, but also for young people looking for job opportunities, I guess. As always, to land an interview, my advice would be that they make a solid CV, which will make them stand out among other candidates. But during an interview, my advice is always to stay composed, positive, and natural. Above all, saying things you think you should say might seem like a good idea, but in the long run, it's always better to be yourself during an interview.
Some great pointers from you, Goran. Thank you for that. I think I might take note myself. Switching over to more of the business side of Holosys, what changes do you expect that the industry will see, regarding investments or developments in particular?
Well, it might be difficult to say since we are only a couple of weeks past the lockdown. But I do believe the investments will be much more conservative throughout the industry. But we at Holosys are, of course, keeping our ears to the ground and trying to be ready for any changes in the industry. I'm happy to say that we already have devices that are running on technology, which is supposed to be the next big thing in smart metering in general. I'm talking about the NB-IoT, which is a low-power, wide area communication technology that enables a wide range of IoT devices communicating with each other. At the moment, we have 2 of these devices that can be used for NB-IoT scenarios. They're called the Pulse Reader and the Bridge device. But more products are coming soon. In general, for more information on these and any other products, you can visit our website and find everything you need in the products section.
Great, great. And specifically regarding your role, how has the COVID situation affected maybe your sales or business development process? Because obviously, it's important for you to network and engage and meet with new people. So what challenges has this posed to your role specifically?
Again, it might be a bit too soon to speculate, but I can imagine less investments in the AMR industry, resulting in less smart metering projects around the world. For a business development specialist such as myself, this could prove to be challenging, since the goal is always finding new business opportunities and keeping the current client satisfied with our solutions. However, but since our devices are used for remote collection of consumption data, they are by their definition enabling social distancing, which is more important today than ever before. With that in mind, we at Holosys are looking at the current situation only as a challenge, not as a problem.
So you guys are already one step ahead of the game. It's really good. So. Yeah. It's good to hear. And, it's great to hear that you guys are, in a positive, upward climb, and that, this pandemic hasn't affected you as much as maybe some other, sectors or companies. But on that note, I think the information you provided us today is really great, really valuable, and hopefully you guys will be able to help out some of these really talented and intelligent individuals with possibly, recruiting opportunities and just advice in general. So if they were to want to reach out to you personally, is there a way they can contact you?
Sure. You can always contact us on our general email address or reach us through our LinkedIn profile, both of which should be visible on your screen right about now.
Click on the links, guys.
Yeah.
Well, Goran, I really appreciate your time. Again, thank you so much for the advice you provided with us today. And, hopefully we'll catch up with you at the event.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you once again for having me, and everybody stay safe.
You as well. Bye.